Alright guys, today we're going to be going over the 5 fundamental principles of government. So, the fundamental principles are the things that basically define how we run our countries. It's what the founders intended when they originally were making the Constitution, signed the Declaration of Independence. All these things come down to 5 principles. So, let's get started. First one is consent of the governed. As you can see out of the definition, people are a source of any and all governmental power. What this means is our country has no life, has no power. Our country doesn't even exist without the people. That's why our congressmen are supposed to represent the people. That's why our president is chosen by the people. Yes, we do it through the Electoral College, but everybody has a vote. Hopefully they all choose to exercise it and have good civic participation. Secondly, limited government. Government is not all-powerful to do anything they want. Now, you may hear conspiracy theorists go, well, the government's listening to my phone calls. Well, the point is they're not, the government can't just do whatever they want. There's checks in place, they have to have warrants, they have to go through procedure. The government cannot just go into your house for no reason whatsoever. They have to have probable cause. They have to go through all the channels. Without this in place, we're basically living at the mercy of a king. Some would argue that at times our government may seem this way. But again, this is one of the fundamental principles of our government, even if sometimes people argue that we stray too far from it. Rule of law. The government and those who govern are bound by the law. What this means is, let's say you go into a store. You choose to steal a candy bar. You're going to go to jail or get a fine. Same scenario. This time, though, it's the president. The president decides, well, I don't need to pay for it, and just walks out of the store, not saying anything to the store owner. The president should go to jail. I know it sounds crazy, but the fact of the matter is nobody is above the law. No matter who you are, whether you're a policeman, a judge, the president, they have the same rights as you, and they have to follow the same laws as you and I. Democracy. Simply, the people rule. Okay, this is the answer choice that's mostly associated when it pops up on a test, something saying that the people rule. Now, this is also the choice I see most kids struggle with because they mix up with either one, consent of the governed, or the next one we're getting ready to go, representative government. The way I try and explain in democracy is it really just comes down to saying, hey, the people go, people rule, okay? Consent of the governed is where the people are like, all right, I give you permission, government, to run. Democracy is like, the people are the ones that make this government run. Representative government. The key here, as you can see, is the words elect public office holders. Those are the key words. Okay? So when you see this on a test, if you see the word elect, you automatically want to go to representative government. This just means that since our country is too big to have everybody vote on every single issue that may pop up, we elect legislators or congressmen to go in our stead. That way they can vote, and they are supposed to voice what our opinion of their district is. Okay? Each state has a different amount of representatives based on population, which we will get into. And they also each state has 2 senators. That way each state has equal representation in at least one body of Congress. Alright, well thank you guys for listening. This has been Fundamental Political Principles. It goes with SOL 2A. The one thing I do want to go back over before we get done is consent of the governed. Again, I will say this because this is the one people get confused on the most. Consent of the governed, think of it as your parents signing a permission slip for you to go to a field trip. We, the people, allow the government to work. Without us, it does not exist. Democracy is saying that the people rule. The people are, hey, we're all about the people. People's voices being heard. Slight difference, I know, but just wanted to get you guys to focus on it. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.